3 heli-skiers have died after an avalanche was triggered in BC's West Kootenay region. One remaining skier was rescued and taken to hospital with serious injuries. The victims were all men, a 45-year-old from Idaho, a 53-year-old guide from the nearby town of Kaslo, and a 44-year-old from Whistler, who's been identified as Jeff Keenan, a well-known member of BC's snowboarding community.
Once we got to the scene, it was clear that the group, which was a guided group, were doing an extremely good job of initiating the rescue. So they'd actually recovered the 4 buried victims. And at that point in time, when we arrived, there was one who had vital signs, who was able to communicate, and 3 others who didn't.
It happened just before 1 p.m. Monday in an alpine area near the town of Kaslo, just east of Kootenay Lake. It's a popular area for several heli-ski companies, and according to the RCMP, 2 groups of skiers had just finished their run when a transport helicopter coming to pick them up observed the avalanche and sounded the alarms. One group was able to get out of the way, while the other group of 4 was swept away and buried just below the tree lines.
Rescue efforts start immediately. Those that are already on the ground are going to start the search because really time is of the essence in these sorts of events. I think we're fortunate that in this particular case that the helicopter pilot was able to give some forewarning of the avalanche, and so there were some people immediately in the area that were able to assist.
In a statement, Stellar Heli-Skiing, a Kaslo-based company, confirmed the skiers were a part of a guided group and says the team, quote, extends its deepest condolences to the families and loved ones affected by this tragedy.
And this group themselves, that guide obviously was very skilled and had done a lot of skiing in the backcountry. And they did their best to make safe terrain choices and evaluate the snowpack. And there are still situations where it's a little out of your control, and this is one of those days where nobody would have expected something to happen like this in that particular location. So,
Avalanche Canada currently has a high danger rating for the Kootenay region, warning that rising temperatures are creating very dangerous avalanche conditions. For City News, I'm Cecilia Hua.